Okay.
Now you got to sit there and look silly.
Yes, I just got to wait until you tell me that you see the folks.
Well, I'm pulling it up on my phone.
I see the counter. And I will try to not clear my throat tonight, Tina. Oh, we got a gnarly lag. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Marvelous Mother Tucker's Monday. I'm seeing folks on the counter, so I am assuming we are live. Maybe somebody could confirm in the chat for me.
Yes.
All right. I didn't need to chat because Tina said we're live. So welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I cannot believe that today is the last day of September. Tomorrow is October 1st. And then we'll be in the witching month of October and all the great Halloween and fall festivities. So for those of you that aren't familiar with this, me and Tina together, we host this live sale on Monday night. So what I do is I have all of my items written down. What she will do is she's an old school cocktail shaker. She'll pull out a letter randomly, and then each item tonight has a letter, linked to it. What's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like assigned to it. It's assigned to it. And then that's how we're going to choose tonight's the way we're going to show things tonight. This is my first live show, everybody. I hope you guys we have been really busy the past week. I just want to thank everybody who showed Adamstown, Pennsylvania, some support here during the extravaganza. It was a wet one here in Pennsylvania, but thank you for everybody that came out to Mother Tucker's and the other brick and mortars throughout Adamstown. We had a really good fall extrava. It was very successful. So I'm a little jet lagged from it. I'm still a little tired. I didn't physically work in the shop, but I did a lot of behind the scenes things like, stocking and stuff like that. So if you guys aren't aware of what the extrav is, email me. I'll gladly tell you when the next ones are. Next year's dates are not published yet. So, but they're usually the end of April, the end of June, and the end of September. So hopefully you guys can come and see us for that. So hello, Liz. It's good to see you guys. So as we go live tonight, our official mod and bid ender is the one and only Karen G. Thank you so much, Karen. We can't thank you enough. And our backup mod and bid ender is the very lovely Kim, also known as Desert Gal. We couldn't do it without both you ladies, so thank you so very much. We have some giveaways tonight. If you guys purchase, you'll have an opportunity to get what we have tonight. So Tina will put the letters back in the cocktail shaker when we're done of all the items that we sold, and then she will shake it up again, and then we'll pick two winners because we have jewelry tonight. It's contemporary jewelry, but you'll win it. And in the event that it is one of the choice rounds, then the person that was the highest bidder or the person who won first will win the jewelry, and then the second person will get a Mother Tucker's sticker. So if you guys are interested, we do have stickers. We do have some merch. It's being actually printed and made as we speak. But if you guys are interested in any of the Mother Tucker stickers, they are $5. And if you want to add them on, all you have to do is let us know through an email, and we'll add it on when we ship out your item. So we're going to say hello to all of our friends that are jumping in. And then what we will do is, I say we, it'll be me. I will explain to you guys how the sale is going to work, and then we're going to jump into it, okay? And right before we get into the sale, I will show you the two pieces of jewelry, then we'll get started, okay? Just in case some folks come in late, I want everybody to know what they could win. They are contemporary, but I think they're sort of neat. One is Halloween, one is not. So, Willie, you made it. You are officially the first one in the house. It's good to see you, sir. I hope you are doing well. Followed by Terry Valenti. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope everybody, if you guys were anywhere in the area of that horrible storm that came up, especially through the Appalachian, I hope you guys are all safe. Thoughts and prayers to anybody that sustained any damage from that. It was a horrible thing that happened, especially in the North Carolina region. So hello, Tracy. It's good to see you, friend. That's Artsy Fartsy. I hope you're doing well. We have the very lovely Laura checking in. Hopefully you are well. Hello, everybody. We got a bunch of friends here with us tonight. There she is, our official mod and bid ender. It's the one, the only Karen G. Familiarize yourself with her little avatar because she will be the lag that you're going to want to learn. And she will, of course, close out all the bids and all the auctions. So Hello, Linda. It is so good to see you. I hope you are doing well. Followed by our friend Beth, also known as Beth C. Vintage. Same name here in the chat and also over on Vamp. So please make sure you are a registered buyer over there on Vamp. It's very easy and shows some of those small businesses, some support, just like Beth. She's an active seller over there. So hopefully you can purchase maybe some of your Christmas gifts from her. So hello, Lisa. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let's see who else is here. Speaking of Mother Tuckers, there's the one, the only Lisa, Echo Valley Vintage. Gang, please make sure you're following her on Instagram. She's an active seller in Mother Tuckers. She's also down at the State Theater in Columbia, Pennsylvania. If you're in the area, please check them out and come check us out. If you love the kitsch, you're going to want to make sure you're following Lisa over there at Echo Valley Vintage. So there's our friend also known as Chris, My Broom Closet, checking in from Colorado. I hope you're doing well, friend. You got this. I'm thinking about you. We got my mother, Linda, in the chat. Good to see you, Mom. I love you. I hope you are well. There is our friend Sharon, also known as Freddie Finds. Please make sure you guys are following her on all the platforms. It is the same exact logo and name. And I actually hear through the grapevine that she's going to be coming back to doing some live sales. If you guys are familiar with Sharon, she hosted a lot of her sales over on Whatnot. And I think this Thursday night, you'll have to make sure you're following her. She's going to be having a sale with Kim, and that is vintage gal picks. So please make sure if you're an Instagrammer, you go show them some support because Sharon will be back this Thursday night for a live sale.
Woohoo!
How are you, Tina? Spelled the right way, Tina. It's good to see you. We have Circle 7 Farms here with us tonight. How are you, Laura? I hope you're doing well. We have Lily Pond Treasures. It's so good to see you, friend. Please make sure you're following her here on YouTube, along with the one, the only Sugar Britches. Make sure you're following her here on YouTube. They both have channels. Spark Joy in Life. It's so good to see you. I hope you are doing well. Oh, we got Deborah Williams here with us. How are you, Deborah? It's always good to see you. Along with Dawn, a fellow Pennsylvanian. Good to see you, friend. There she is, our backup mod and bid ender, the one, the only Kim, also known as Desert Gal. Make sure you're following her over on Vamp. And Kim, if you can drop those links so they can follow you, please do so. I'm just going to do it because I hear that he was at work. So I can't highlight it, but I'm going to take a break here. And I want to make sure you guys are followed to the one, the only Gavin, also known as Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. Kim, if you could drop his link in, let's please get him some more subscribers. He has a YouTube channel here. It is Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. It's the same name over on Instagram. He plays music. It's on vinyl. It's on a turntable, and he drops tons of knowledge. So Gavin is at the grind tonight. He's working, so he can't be with us in the chat, but please make sure you're following him. It's definitely a fun channel. How are you, Liz? It's so good to see you. I hope your move is going well and everything is working out for you. There is our friend KB here in the chat. Good to see you, KB. I hope you are doing well. Let's see who else is down here with us. Hello, Kim. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. We got the one, the only Dusty Moose in the house. Leanne is checking in. Good to see you, Leanne. I hope you are doing well. Let's see who else is down here. We have Diane here with us. We also have Heidi, also known as Rosie's Auction House. Please make sure you're following her here on YouTube. She has live sales, and she has some really, if y'all love the Fenton, you definitely want to go hang out with her. How are you, Tippy Winks? It's so good to see you. Make sure you're following her here on YouTube as well. We got the one, the only Trendolin. So good to see you. You got a fever. You got
getting over fever and being sick. We hope
Okay.
you feel well soon.
I'll tell you what, these colds, they are definitely different from the you-know-what since 2020. So how are you, Mama Pam? I hope you are rested up, and you and I are, Amy, you guys are still on the road. Well, I assume,
hi, Mama Pam and Amy.
I assume Amy's there with you, Amy. Keep both eyes on the road. Keep both eyes on the road, Amy. Let's see who else is here.
Travel safe.
We got the one, the only Cindy Lou, who has thrifted treasures. It's so good to see you here with us tonight. Hello, everybody. And we are back down here to William. So it's good to see everybody. All right, guys. I'm going to quickly go over how the sale works, and then I will show you the two giveaways, and then we're going to get into it. So we want to try to move through our sale as swiftly as we can. So if you guys are new to live sales, please consider using a handheld device. If you guys want to use your television or your home PC, that's perfectly fine. There's a thing called a lag, and the lag is the amount of time it takes for me to broadcast, to go out to YouTube, interwebs land, and then come to you, and then come back to me. That's called a lag, okay? It used to be called a delay on the old television feeds, but in this world, it's a lag. So if you want to beat that lag and be in the shortest time possible, because you had your heart set on something, you want to use a handheld device, whether it be a phone or some kind of a tablet, okay? You also might want people to not pull in your Wi-Fi. If you're on a phone, click off your Wi-Fi and just go right from your phone. All that can limit how bad your lag is going to be, okay? Please make sure that you guys are in all messages. So there's a little like there's squiggly lines on your phone. You can tap that down. Make sure you guys are in all messages. If you're not, you will not see the chat the same way that we see the chat. For some reason, YouTube moves it all around. If you have your heart set on something, there's a little gear wheel up top. Please hit that and hit the 2 times, and it will fast forward you and get you in the most real time, okay? So what I do is if I have my heart set on something, I'm using my phone when I want to bid, and then I put in a bid, and then I hit the 2 times. And then that gets me, in the most real time as possible. There's a little red cursor. If you tap the screen, you'll see there's a little red line down at the bottom. Make sure that little cursor is all the way over to the right. That will definitely keep you in the less amount of a lag as possible, okay? Those little things, all right? So our friend, Mr. Grady Gruppo, did jump in. It's good to see you. How are you, sir? So over here on Mother Tucker's, we offer something called Just In Case. So what is Just In Case? It is the max amount you are willing to bid. You will be bid up by $1 over the next highest bid, and a just in case should be used during the countdown by active bidders only, okay? If you guys are new to the channel and you've never seen how a just in case works, whether here or on other channels, hang out. It's really easy. But in essence, it's the highest amount you're willing to pay for an item. So it would be like your max on eBay. So if you were interested in an item and you did the million things I just mentioned on how you guys could get rid of your lag, then what you want to do is bid and then use a just in case. So if the bid was at $15 and you put in a JIC of 20, but somebody else put a JIC of 18 in, you would win the item for 19. We never had to bid you all the way up to your 20, okay? But in the event that you did put in a just in case of 20 and somebody else had a just in case of 19, you then would win it for 20, okay? Please remember that the just in cases can and will turn into bids. So if you put in a high just in case, that will be what you are committing to pay. So, in the past, we've had some folks put in a JIC of like 100 and someone did a JIC of 98 and that person had to pay 99 for the item. So with that said, remember that a bid is a commitment to pay, okay? If you guys bid on an item, that is your promissory that you are going to pay for the item, okay? The items that I sell are all vintage or antique. They have had a life. I am going to do my best to describe everything. But remember, since they're vintage, what you deem a defect or a flaw may not be what I deem. But I'm going to do my best to show you everything within a timely manner, okay? If we show you an item tonight and there's no interest, there's no bid activity, I will continue to explain about the item a little bit. And then again, if no one's interested, we'll do a countdown of interest, okay? So that'll be your last shot to purchase the item, okay? If nobody's interested, that's fine. We'll set it to the side. But with that said, there will not be a recap, okay? So if you want the item and you wait until we do the countdown of interest, that's perfectly fine. But remember, that could turn into active bids, which means other people could start bidding, and then the just in case might come into play. And that's a short window of time. So if you really had your heart set on something, no sales gimmick. We just ask that you bid as early as possible so that we know that you're interested in the item, okay?
You need to make sure you placed a bid in order to use the just in case.
Yes. And again, if you want to use the just in case, you need to have placed a bid, okay? So when you win something, we're going to need you to email us some information. So my email is pinned at the top of the screen. It is also in the description. It's also in the banner underneath me when I come back on the screen. But please email us if you haven't purchased for a while or if you are new. To TUCKER'S@gmail.com. I'm going to need your YouTube screen name if it's different from your real name, or if you do use your real name, whatever, but we need your real name. We need your shipping address, the full entire address, and a PayPal email. If you guys do not have a PayPal, that's all right. You can check out as a guest. We just need an active email to send it to, and then you can use whatever you want. To pay for it. We use PayPal because it's safe for you, it's safe for us, but you can use Venmo when you want to, pay for your PayPal invoice. So Trying to think. PayPal. Oh, I also use Pirate Ship to get you guys the cheapest rates possible. I'm shipping out of Pennsylvania, so please take that into consideration when you're bidding tonight. That's where it will be coming from. I will be doing my invoicing on Saturday. So invoices roll out usually Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening, which means if you come back to Fantastic Finds this Wednesday at 8 p.m. with Amy of Enamour Amy, you'll have an open box with me. And if I can combine it all safely, I will. I will also be keeping open boxes through the Valentino's Halloween sale, which is on Instagram this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. In the event that you ever want to close the open boxes, you don't have to keep them open. If it is time sensitive, all you have to do is email us. We'll close it. I can turn it around in 24 hours, okay? I do offer free pickup at the brick and mortar. If you guys are interested in that, all you have to do is make sure you email us. We won't, of course, invoice you for the shipping. And then in the email, we'll correspond on when and how you want to pick it up after your invoice is paid for, okay? I think that covered everything. If I didn't, I also want to make sure that I say that sometimes StreamYard, or should I say sometimes YouTube, filters comments. It also shows comments in different time, in a different sequence, okay? Whether it's Instagram, whether it's YouTube, it always shows you first because your device shows you as a priority, okay? You'll see some channels who host sales. They let somebody in the chat call the winner, and they're constantly refreshing, okay? They're refreshing so that they can see that it stayed the same. In the event that the stream or the chat in YouTube is different on your end from what I see, we always will go by what the seller sees. That's always been the industry standard as long as live sales have been going. I've been a part of live sales since 2021, and we've always gone by whatever the buyer sees, okay? So a lot of times when you go back and you look at a live after it's posted, you will see that the chat has fixed itself and is always 99% the same thing that the seller had seen, okay?
Yes. So
okay.
It's yours.
It's whatever I see. That's what we go by, okay? Let me show you tonight's giveaways. If you purchase, you will be put into the running to win. They're both contemporary, but I think they're neat. So this will be the first brooch. It is like an enameled. It is like a silhouette. It's three-dimensional. It is this fun little pumpkin with a black cat on it. I don't think it's signed. I looked earlier, but it is costume jewelry. So that's going to be tonight's first giveaway, okay? So that'll be number one. Now, if some folks don't like to celebrate the Halloween, I thought that everybody loves some pink. So I do believe this is very contemporary with these rhinestones in here, but you can see that it is pink and it is clear rhinestones with these amethyst in there. It's definitely contemporary, okay? But it's still got a great look for maybe the spring, maybe for Christmas time. It looks like a very big starburst with these great stones in the middle. So they're both about 1.5 inches to 2 inches wide. So that's going to be the second giveaway for the evening, okay? And like I said earlier, if more than one person, meaning that it was a choice round, the person who was the winner will get the jewelry, and then the other people in that choice round will get a Mother Tucker's sticker, okay? So let's quickly say hello to the folks that we missed. We want to say hello to Phil. It's so good to see you, Phil. I hope you are doing well. I see Patty Rose. How are you, Patty Rose? It's good to see you. And I think I see Lisa in here. I'm not sure if I said hello to you earlier. Did I miss Linda? I'm scrolling up. Hello, Linda. It's good to see you guys. And again,
say hi again.
We will. And if I ever miss you guys, please remember, it's never intentional. Again, the chat moves pretty fast. Did Shannon hop in? Hello, yep. Shannon. There you are. Good to see you, Shannon. How are you? All right, guys, with about 100 of you here, thank you so much. We're so honored to have each and every one of you here. Let's go ahead and get this sale started. Go ahead, Tina, and pick the first letter. Right. Meredith, how are you, Meredith? Good to see you.
All right, first letter.
Okay.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
Tell me I
won't get mad. I won't get mad.
J for Jason, so it can't be wrong.
Oh, it can be wrong.
Oh, come on.
Okay. All right. That's a good start.
Are you sure?
It's a very good start. So, and like I said in some of my other sales, when I'm by myself, it might seem like it moves a little slower, but I'll do my best to go as fast as possible. So we're going to start out with some jewelry. I think Tina picked some good ones. So it's going to be $10 choice. I actually sold one of these last year, and I just found this over the weekend. I believe Avon made this. So these are fun Halloween metal pins. This is a fun little scarecrow witch. You can see that she has a little black enameled hat. You can see that the basket is orange and enameled, and the basket is a little jack-o'-lantern. Hopefully that's reading for you guys. And oh, you're right, Patty. I didn't even think about that. So she's getting a little washed out in the light. Let me take my light down just a tish here.
There, when you get a little closer, it looks good.
Okay, so now you guys can see. So she's a little scarecrow witch. These are super fun. They actually made a boy version as well, and I do believe these are Avon. So $10 choice. The first one, it measures 1.5 inches tall. Okay, 1.5 inches tall. It has a safety clasp on it, and I think these were 1990s last year when I sold them. So it does have the safety closure, and it's fun. This one is one of those little pieces of jewelry that not only is fun to wear, it's fun to gift, and it's also fun to put into your displays, sort of as a little figurine almost. I thought this one was really, really neat. Let me get it on my fun little clip. This one is $10 choice as well. Look at this scarecrow here with all these fun rhinestones. And then you can see all the little tassels, and they move around. So this guy's got some bling and bling. I think he or she is really, really neat. So I see Linda in at 10. Thank you so much. As I highlight on that, Patty's cool. In at 11. This one is not signed either, believe it or not. So you can see that it does have some. Now you can see the gold. It's like a matte gold on the body. And all rhinestones are intact, and there are rhinestones there in the face to sort of mimic the face. So I'll show you the back. And this one measures 2.5 inches with the tassels. Okay.
It's actually like a necklace.
It's like a mesh almost. Like they're little, they're like little necklace links that they sort of cut. That one it's Avon.
Oh.
It's Avon. I sold that before. So that one's Avon in here. Do you want to check that one? It's not signed. Did you
I believe
that
you.
One?
Maybe.
Okay. All right.
Maybe I believe
you. We're in
you.
at MJ with
Maybe
12. Thank you so much. And I'll show you the Avon one again really quick. And then we're going to start a countdown on it. So it will be choice. I see Patty back in at 13. So it will be choice on either the Avon or the scarecrow.
Show the scarecrow's face again, because his face, you guys, is one whole stone.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And it's different.
The face is just one full stone. So there you can see
it that well when you showed it the first time on the screen. I like the way it looks. It's
there you
really
go.
Good.
And I'll try to shade it a little bit. Now you guys can see it is one big rhinestone there on the face. So
all right.
We're in at 13 with Patty. We're looking for 14. So let's count it down. We are doing just in case for active bidders from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. What am I missing?
They're killing me.
You're laughing.
They're going to start a petition to get me on screen, and then they're saying I'm like the wizard in the Wizard of Oz. I'm the
she wants to be
behind the camera.
She wants to be. she wants to be a mystery. So there's the bid end. Patty, I see you're just in case, but you didn't need it, Miss Patty Rose. You get first choice at 13. This one we are calling Scarecrow. And then the other one we're calling Witch.
I love you guys. You're cracking me up.
Let me know if you want Witch or Scarecrow. And MJ, you will be on deck. But Patty, you get first choice.
Oh, thanks, Karen G. Y'all are killing me.
It's weird. I swear I can see eyes in the face of that big stone there on that Scarecrow.
So Patty wants the Scarecrow.
Okay.
You got it,
Thank you, Patty. So MJ, you are next at 12. Were you interested in the Witch? And then it'll go back to Linda at 10. So, MJ, were you interested in the little Scarecrow Witch? And that is made by Avon. So you would, no problem, no worries. So we'll go back to Linda. So, Linda, if you are interested, you could have the Avon Witch at 10. And if you're not interested either, that is fine.
Patty Rose said, "This is the Jason show."
Yes. Yes, it is.
All right, Patty. Patty Rose, I'm going to remember that, girl.
So,
Jason,
oh, wait, it's not.
Y'all are killing me.
All right, Linda, it's yours. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Tina.
All right. I'm going to break that down now.
Okay.
Oh, they're too funny, our friends. G.
Oh, these are
they
good.
They make me giggle.
Okay, these are good. These will make you giggle. These are fun. So these are going to start at $18. And it's been a while since I have had these style shakers. We have some anthropomorphic ones. Oh. And I know as soon as I say it's corn, you guys are going to be singing that song that
don't work too hard, Gavin.
Yes, sir, don't. Please don't. It's good to see you, Gavin. I hope you're well. So these are large anthropomorphic shakers. They are in very good condition. They are corn. They kind of have a village people kind of look. Do you know what I mean? With the little bicycle mustache. The faces are fun. They even gave him teeth. He's got teeth. So they are made in Japan. They have their little Japan sticker. So $18 for the set. That one does have its little stopper, and these are large. They measure 6.5 inches tall. So if you guys are looking for some large corn anthropomorphic shakers, I think these are it. And again, there you can see the made in Japan sticker. It has its original stopper to it. This one is the little 2-hole. So that one is the 2-hole. And I love how they actually took the hair of the corn to make it his hair. Then you can see they did give him a mustache. His fun eyes, he's sort of looking up and to the right or to the left. He does have teeth, and then there he is with all his corn. They did give him some hands. So he's kind of like a 1970s, I think, disco corn. So he's showing kind of like his chest hair in the middle, and then he's got his little hands there, and he's got little nubbin feet down here on the bottom. So they are yellow, and they are airbrushed with some ombre brown to them. Not sure what manufacturer actually made these.
Tracy's correct. If Burt Reynolds was corn.
Oh my God, you're so right. He is Burt Reynolds, absolutely. But if he lays down, he would be like in that that Esquire magazine when he was naked back in the 70s. God.
Stop talking and sell the item.
They are 6.5 inches tall. This one does have the 3 holes, no chips or cracks. They did do a series of these, I have to say. The vegetables. I think this is probably one of the neatest ones. So a lot of the other ones, they were completely cold painted and they would get like a lot of scratches to them. This one does not. So they had like a, oh God, I forget some of this. I know they had a celery. I think they had a squash. So they had a bunch of other vegetables, but I'm not seeing any interest. That's okay. They're $18. Excuse me. And we'll do a countdown of interest on them. No chips or cracks. They are marked Japan. They're in superb condition. And these are the larger ones, okay? So that's why they are starting at 18. They are 6.5 inches tall. But we'll do a countdown of interest from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Remember, gang, no recap tonight. So this will be your last chance if you're interested in the anthropomorphic corn shakers. They are $18 and in good condition. All right.
And a popcorn bid end.
And we'll sit them to the side. Thank you so much, Karen G.
All right.
What letter do you got next, Tina?
Next up is Z.
Z. Okay, what is Z? Okay. All right, you're pulling pretty good tonight. So these will be $14.
Well, thanks.
Choice.
Okay.
And it's going to be choice on some Hollywood Regency dresser pieces. Okay. So the first piece we're going to offer at the 14 is this glass jewelry box with metal filigree sides to it. Look at the great details. It's actually a little basket of flowers. You can see the gorgeous little feet on it. They are bent down, and then it's got this gorgeous glass insert, okay? Not sure who the glass manufacturer is. There are no chips or cracks. What's fun about this is that you could actually put colored pieces in there, and then it's going to change the color of the clear glass. So $14. This will be your first choice. It measures 4.5 inches wide by 3 inches tall. And look at the great detail. You guys can see there's little flowers here. There's flowers in the basket. And of course, it is this metal mesh, probably 1950s. Thank you so much, Daisy Girl. The glass does lift off. So the glass lid does lift off. Again, there are no chips or cracks to the piece. This doesn't have to be used just for your jewelry. I could see you using this maybe in the bathroom to put Q-tips, cotton balls in, all sorts of different things. But the glass is secured in there. I'm sure if you wanted to pop it out, you could. But the glass is in there with no chips or cracks, okay? Your second choice is going to be your metal filigree, probably 40s, 50s, maybe even 60s, 3 lipstick holders. So, of course, a lipstick would go in each one of those. You can see the great detail on it. It's fun to, have this to put all your lipsticks on display. Maybe you have some vintage lipsticks you want to put in there. So you're going to get this. And, of course, like I said, it holds 4. Neither one has any names on it. But this one measures about 3 inches at the widest point, and then from the side, it measures about 1 inch tall, okay? There are no breaks to it. There's no pitting to it or discoloration. So, but it's definitely costume, and it is that thinner, lighter kind of tin metal that we now seem to call the Hollywood Regency. So that is going to be choice number 2. This is going to be choice number 1. Let me show it to you again on the side. And again, that repeats all the way around. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. We're looking for 15 or more. Daisy Girl is in. Thank you so much. And it will be on choice between the lipstick, or we'll call this the little dresser jar, okay? It'll be jewelry box or lipstick holder. So we'll count down 15 or more from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I see Daisy Girl's just in case at 20. And it'll be choice on lipstick. We'll call it lipstick or jewelry box. And you can pick 1 or 2. There is the bid end. So Daisy Girl, you get first choice. Thank you so much. At 14, did you want the jewelry box? Or did you want the lipstick? Or are you trying to fill up the dresser? And we kind of thought they had a good look together. The gold's about the same on them.
She wants the jewelry
All
box.
right. Congratulations and thank you so much. So that is coming to you. And we'll set the lipstick aside. All right, Tina. Hit me with, well, don't physically hit me with it, but pick another letter.
All right.
Make it a good one.
L.
L. Oh, okay. So these are going to be choice. Let me circle this here. I'm trying to circle my letters here. So it's going to be $28 choice, okay? And we actually have some Holt Howard for you guys tonight. So let me get that up there. Let me get
and everybody just perked up.
And let me get these up here. So the first one, yes. Let me pull this up here as well. And so one thing about being by yourself, when I'm with Amy or Bill or somebody, I can get this ready. So $28 choice. The first choice will be the candlestick holders. These are made by Holt Howard. They both have, I believe they both. Hello, Debbie Gutierrez. Good to see you. They both have their Holt Howard sticker, and these were made in 1960. They made, I think they called this the Coq Rouge set. They made this for a couple years. So they added pieces over the course of, I think, 3 or 4 years. So this will be your first choice at 28. These are the Rooster candlestick holders. They're in very good condition. This one was prone to actually have more paint wear on the brown part than the red part. But as you can see, there are no chips or cracks. Hello, Trina. Good to see you guys. Each one of the Rooster candlestick holders measures about 4.5 inches tall by 3, measures 4.5 inches wide by 3 inches tall. So if you guys, I don't know why, I just think any retro kitchen should have roosters in it. And these are very mod, very 1960s. So these kind of go with your Mary Mushroom color scheme. It is like a light tan or light brown. It has darker brown, and it has some reds. And then it has like sort of a red, like a red kind of orange, look about it. So there's a little bit of candle wax in there. I didn't clean it out. Usually we keep that in there. So if you want to put in candles, it sort of helps hold them in. So $28, you would get the set of Holt Howard rooster candlestick holders. So there is that one. No chips or cracks. Little to no paint wear. Here is the other one. Both of these are in very good condition. They even gave it some details right there. So, and then your second choice is going to be, and it is from
this. I love this piece.
This one is from 1962.
Tracy,
so
you're correct. We do collect this whole pattern.
We do.
Have a lot of it.
We do. So the flowers aren't going to come with it, but I wanted to show you guys how fun it is to turn this large pitcher into like a vase. So, I don't think I cleaned out the inside. Before we ship it, I will clean the inside out. I will clean that out for you guys. But look, the paint wear on this is phenomenal. And this is one of the earlier, this is one of the later pieces. So the holders were 60. This one is from 1962.
Is that considered a milk pitcher?
It could be. I mean, I don't know.
I love the indents.
You can see, yes, because that's how you're supposed to hold it.
So fancy.
So, and again, there's little to no crazing on it. The cold paint is in phenomenal condition. And, this is one of those Holt Howard patterns that I think dipped in popularity and is starting to come back in popularity. Very 1960s, very, I think in the 50s and 60s, I feel like every kitchen had roosters in it or a rooster in it.
William wants to know if the black and gold Holt Howard sticker means it's from the first couple of years of production.
Yes, it is. It is. That is the earlier. The later one is the red one. And the first ones are the red ones. Then the black was in between, and then the gold one was the last. So if it has the full gold sticker on it, that's the later Holt Howard. This was in between, and then the 50s had the red. So I think it was, I don't know the exact years.
Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather. Hi, Ruthie.
Ruthie just
snuck in there.
Woo!
So yes,
Girl.
Man, I'm getting old. So yes, William, the red ones are first, and that would be the mid to late 50s. And then the late 50s into the early 60s, it was the black and gold. And then the last stickers they used while they made their production was gold on gold. So,
or that gold on white.
Yes.
Wasn't it a gold on white? It was like a pale.
Sure.
Yeah, it wasn't gold.
I love it too, Ruthie. So, and we do have these in our collection already. So again, it's going to be choice on the large pitcher, which is 7.5 inches tall. And you're going to get the set of the rooster candlestick holders. So you are going to get them both. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. We're looking for 29 or more. And again, you get both of the candlestick holders. So this is what you're bidding on, them or them. So count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, yes, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. And I think, if I recall, in one of the Holt Howard books, I think it does show and gives years. I think. I usually need Amy here to back me up. So, okay, Miss Ruthie B at 28, you get first choice. Did you want the pitcher or the candlestick holders? And of course, you can take both. Just let us know if you wanted the candlestick holders or the large pitcher, which could be, I don't know that the milk pitcher would be that big, but I liked using it as a vase. I thought it made a good vase.
Pitcher.
All right, the pitcher is yours, Ruthie. Thank you so much. And we'll sit these over here. We don't want them to get broke. All right. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. What you got next, Miss Tina?
All right.
Our internet got wonky there for a second.
Oh, no. C.
C is for cookie, right?
Oh, my.
Okay, so we're sticking with the kitsch. These are going to be $16. We do have a lot of ceramics tonight. So hopefully, I know, Ruthie, I hadn't seen that one. Well, except for the one we have. I hadn't seen that picture before either in person. So $16. And like I said, we have some ceramics tonight. If you guys are owl lovers or kitsch lovers, these are made by Lefton. You're going to get the set of these massive, very mid-century, kitschy, also sort of fall and Halloween inspired owl bookends, okay? So it is the set of them, no chips or cracks. This one still has its original Lefton sticker on it. And one of them still had an original price tag on it from Orange Top Gifts in York, Pennsylvania. So they must have purchased these at that little boutique, and they paid 18. So we went opposite with inflation. So they, like I said, each owl does face a different way. Hello, always sunny, always sunny thrifting. Good to see you, friend. And let's give you some measurements on these. If I can find my notes. What letter was that again, Tina?
C.
C. Okay. So each bookend itself measures 5.5 inches tall by 6 inches wide. So these are big bookends. And you can see the cold paint is in very good condition. Again, you would put your books in between here, and these wise old owls are going to keep watch on them, okay? I think they're really neat. They're very very mid-century. You can see the details on them. Spin it around here. Look how they actually painted the feathers on them. Believe it or not, there are no chips. There are no cracks. Every time I find these left in bookend, these ceramic bookend holders, I usually only find one, not just for the owl, but usually if it's like the poodle or if it's one of the other figurines they did, for some reason one gets damaged. This time you're going to get both of them, okay? They do have their original felt on the bottom. One is slightly discolored. The other one seems to be just a tick more green, okay, on the bottom. And again, it's these fun mid-century owls. Plus it has its left-in sticker, and this is supposed to, of course, mimic wood, like these fun owls. And you don't have to use them together. You could actually, place one, put some books against maybe the side of your bookshelf and move them all around however you want to. Hello, Sweet Peas Attic. It's so good to see you guys. So again, you're going to get the set of the left and owl bookends. We're asking 16 for them. They're in very good condition. And this is probably from the early 60s, I would say. Say they're from the early 1960s. So let's go ahead and do a countdown of interest. Remember, gang, we're not doing a recap. So if you're interested, that's $16. So let's count them down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And these are good and weighty. So if you guys wanted to, put your old encyclopedias together with these, I think you definitely could, because they're going to hold those books up for you. So it would be great for somebody who has a college dorm or someone that's into mid-century. But there's no interest, and that is okay.
Hi, Sandy.
Hello, Sandy. Hello, Sandy. Good to see you. I know. I'm so sorry. Hopefully next year. And I hope you did get my Instagram message. I did respond to you over there on Instagram, but it's good to see you, Sandy. F. Okay, so what in the world is that? Oh, this one is good. Okay. All right, guys. I don't even know how you get one of these, but I have one. And this one would be great for your spooky Halloween theme. And they're actually made by a company. It is called Hopkins Manufacturing. They apparently manufactured these flags. And I have an original funeral flag, okay? It is in orange and black. That seemed to be the color that they wanted to use, and it does have its original base to it. Now, I do believe that these flags, see that there's a spring on it. Hello, Nan. Good to see you. I hope you're well, Nan. These, I think, would have been attached to the hearse or, of course, to anybody that attended the funeral. I don't know how you go about buying one of these unless you kind of, popped it in your car after you attended such event.
They forgot to return it.
So it does say Hopkins Manufacturing is embossed right here. I can't go too far in, but you can sort of see right here. It is embossed there. And you can feel there's weight in it. And I do believe there's a magnet in it. Okay. But I thought sitting in your Halloween display, you're not going to know. And honestly, I tried to research online. You can't really buy these. You can buy on eBay the larger flag that is in orange and black. And the larger flags, I think they were going for $100 online, but I couldn't find one of these smaller ones. And then, of course, it is your quintessential Halloween colors. Okay.
Yeah, it's the perfect color.
It is. So I didn't take this. I purchased this from an estate. So I didn't attend a funeral and have it on the car and pop it in the trunk. So it measures 11 inches tall. That's from the base to the top. And then the full flag measures about 9 inches. There's no tears. There's no rips. It's in super good condition. It even has like the little clear rubber plastic piece down here on the bottom to keep the flag from rolling down. So I think it's just really neat. And if you guys want to pop it on your car, go ahead. Maybe you know somebody that has a hearse. Do you want to, go ahead? Or I think it would just be fun in your Halloween display. So let's go ahead and count it down for Sugar Britches. Thank you so much. We're looking for 21 or more on the Halloween flag. Not sure the time frame on it. I know it's not new, but I don't think it's really like super old. Probably 80s or 90s. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Thank you, Ruthie. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I just think it's really
just
neat.
Wants to get through all the stop signs.
Yes, do it. Hey, this will get you out of trouble. Put this on your friend's car. That'll really freak them out. They won't understand what's going on.
No.
So, but I never had the chance to buy or sell one, and I saw it in an estate and had to have it. So, Sugar Britches, congratulations. I know this is going to look epic in your Halloween display. Or do you have something else you're going to do with it? So, but I know you got a great display, so it'll have a good home. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Tina. Hello, Buttermilk and Cream. Good to see you. Hello, everybody. M. Let's see here. What is letter M? 90s string. Okay, so sticking with the Halloween. Some of the stuff I did not preview. Okay, so some of the stuff didn't make the cut because I only have so much room to show it. So these work, and they're going to start at $12. Did I put that in there yet, Tina? No, I didn't put that in there.
No.
So these are going to start at $12, okay? Who doesn't need some Halloween blow mold? Now, these are the thinner plastic. These are the pumpkin lights, okay? So they do have faces on them. So one is the larger one, $12. The string measures about 6 feet long. So it repeats a big one, then you get a small squatty one, and then another small squatty one. And again, they are no, I'm fine. They are the thin plastic, and then we'll turn them off, and you guys will see them better. But they are orange, and they have these fun little faces on there. So they're in super good condition. You can see they light up, and there's a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's a total of 10 lights on each string, okay? These have a male, female plug, okay? So they don't have another female at the tip if you want to plug into them. But they measure completely if you strand them out, about 6 feet, okay? So here is one of the pumpkins, not lit. So it looks like in the sequence, you get 2 of these together. And then you start out with one of these bigger guys, all right? So they're in very good.
Kim, they would look great on your black Christmas
They
tree.
would. And they light up really, really well. And again, these are the older lights, that seem to be a little hardier than the new lights. But if these should burn out, they're the easy ones to replace. And these pop off super easy. So they just literally come right off. And then they're the small traditional little Christmas lights. So and then each one are these thin little plastic little light covers in very good condition. They were very popular in the 90s. I remember we had a couple strands of them. So again, $12. Okay. Okay. All right, Kim, thank you so much. I see you're 12.
They look amazing
They would.
on a tree.
They would.
I just was saying.
And
I didn't mean it like that.
These are really fun to like weave in with your garland if you want to. And again, the set comes, you'll get 2, and then it's one of the big guys, 2 of the small ones, and a big guy. These are kind of the bouncers, I guess, for the little ones. So looking for 13 or more. Again, when you move and you pull the strand out, the full strand comes out to about 6 feet. So there is a lot of extra wire there. So let's count them down. We are looking for 13 or more, and we are doing just in case fracted bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one bid end, and the cord is the traditional green. Hello, Miss Whittle One. So good to see you guys. Thank you all for coming to hang out with us. And again, none of these are cracked or chipped, nor are they missing any paint on them. They're just really fun. So thank you so much, Karen. So congratulations,
Yay!
Kim. Your tree now has some pumpkin lights.
I'm going to need a picture of that, Kim.
Yes, we are. And again, guys, we'll show it at the end of the sale. Don't forget to send some of your pictures to Fantastic Finds. We'll show that again at the end of the sale.
E.
Okay. You keep having me bounce. Now, wait a minute. We have two E's in there. We have...
It's the regular one.
It's the regular one? Okay. All right. Oh, okay. These are fun. All right, guys. These, you're going to get both of these for $20. Okay, you're going to get them both for $20. I could not find these online. Okay, I don't know how new they are. I don't know how old they are, but they're done with quality. So you're going to get these mummies. Okay, these fabric mummies. One of them seems to have this little, like, it's almost like made out of clay. It's like this bug stuck to it. And I think this guy is missing something. I tried to see if I had like something to glue to it. I didn't have anything, but they are made of fabric. They are weighted down with sand. So you can see how that is sewn shut down there on the bottom. There is weight in them. So they do stand on their own and they are very high quality. Okay. When I Google image them, there was a couple different artists that came up that paint those faces, but those faces are painted so well. And I don't even know the last time I saw any mummies that actually looked like this. Like they look authentic and they are really cool and they're really neat.
Yeah, I think Kim's correct.
What?
That's a scarab on it.
Is that a
mummy.
scarab on
Yep.
there?
Yep, it
Okay.
sure is.
So there is a scarab on the one, but I think the other one is missing. Okay. They do fluoresce under black light. Okay. Underneath their I don't know, what do you call that? Their bandages, their attire, it glows underneath. So if these were under a black light, you can see how they glow. All right. They, like I said, they are weighted with sand. They might be contemporary. I couldn't find that anybody sold them like recently, but you can see that it is painted. The nose is sewn, so it has like a little nose there. And then they kind of aged it so it had fun color on it, like a little mummy. Okay. 8 inches tall. So they're nice and big, these 8-inch tall. This guy, they aged him a little bit more, but look at those eyes. I mean, this is really, really fun. You can tell that they're hand painted and they're done with good quality. They did kind of, darken the fabric that they wrapped it with. And I do believe the scarab is missing on there. You could glue something else on there if you wanted to. I was going to find a little spider, but I didn't have any. But I thought they were super cute. And I got them together. I didn't have the heart to break them up. And they do both kind of look a little bit different. So 8 inches tall. They are probably kind of contemporary. They could be, some of the faces under the Google image, it was like primitives by somebody. It was like one of those, Kathy or something. Yeah, it was one of those primitive companies, they were calling it. But I couldn't find them.
They have a good look.
They do. They have a good quality look. Thank you so much, Patty. I see you're 20. They must not be that new that a Google image didn't come up and show me anything. So if they're anything, they're probably 90s or early 2000s. So 21 or more. Let's count them down again, guys. You are getting them both. This little guy here, you can see the little spot of glue there. He's missing his scarab. But you could put something else on top, maybe a piece of jewelry. That's what I would do. So counting down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You were right, Kim. Absolutely. And you can tell that's like a fabric that they sewed together and then they painted the eyes on. And then it is this like, it's almost like this cheesecloth. Like cheesecloth material that they wrapped around it. So thank you so much, Karen, for the bid end. Patty Rose.
Yay!
They're coming to you. I think they're super fun. I think it's a little sleeper. It's just fun. All right, Miss Tina, don't physically hit me with the number, the letter.
I.
All right, eye. Okay.
Pat and Peter.
All right.
Oh, Patty.
All right. So these.
Oh, she's killing me.
All right. So you're going to get the both of these for $15, okay? And when I first got into reselling, there was a dealer that told me, never, ever let mirrors behind. You can always sell a mirror. So you're going to get both of these, okay? Now you're going to see our background, but you're going to get them both, okay? So I will give you the measurements in a minute. Let me get my notes together here. But they are made in Italy, all right? So they are both made in Italy. I think these are probably from the 1960s. They are in very good condition. This is a gold painted wood, okay? And you're going to get, like I said, both. You can see they have the original little hangers on them. I think these are fun because they can be placed down and you can put little trinkets on top, or you can hang them on your gallery wall. They do have, of course, the stamp made in Italy across. Then they have like the fleur-de-lis design there. And then, of course, there is your other import sticker. So the small one measures about 4 inches in diameter, okay? You'd be amazed how hard it is to find a little 4-inch mirror to hang on your wall, okay? So this will be, you're getting them both for $15. So, and I do believe these are 1960s. Thank you so much, Heather. I think they're fun too. So you get that one with that design. And I want to make sure I hold this the right way. This one is made by the same company. And look at this great leaf design. It has like a bow and leaf design on it. And this one is a little larger. This one comes in at about 7 inches in diameter. So this one has a little tear to the paper on the back. But this one is stamped made in Italy there. And it is, of course, embossed there. I believe these are 1960s. These are wood. I don't think they're like the particle or the composition wood. I believe that they are like a thinner, like a balsa wood almost, that they used, but it's not what I believe. It's not one of those compositions. There is a nice weight to it, but not too heavy that, you know, on a drywall that it could pull anything out. So Daisy Girl, I see you're 16, Ruthie's in at 17. And again, you are going to get them both. We found them together. We kind of think they go well together. And you'll get this one that measures 7 inches in diameter. This one is 4 inches in diameter. Would you believe it, Tina, that sometimes my mouth gets ahead of my mind?
No,
Can you believe that?
Never.
That's hard to believe.
Break something
That's hard to believe, isn't it? That my mouth gets ahead of my mind sometimes.
Oh, no.
So let's go ahead and count it down. Ruthie's in at 20. Thank you so much, guys. And we are doing just in case for active bidders. Both of the mirrors are made in Italy, very Hollywood Regency, maybe even have an earlier antique flair to it. And I have no condition issues, and I think they're from the 60s. So 20, 19, 18. I really got to clean them shelves. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, showing my shame, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you so much, Ruthie. And again, you can see the great details on it, the scroll work, along with like the little bow kind of scroll work detail to it. They're just super fun. And again,
I like that second one.
Yes.
The thicker frame. That's just so neat.
Thanks. Yep, I know. Thank you, Tracy. So there's the bid end. So Daisy Girl just in case of 23, but Patty Rose had a just in case of 28. So for 24, Patty, both of these mirrors are coming to you. Thank you so very much, and congratulations.
All right.
Sit them down there. Showed my whole shame to the world. So.
Oh.
All right, Miss Tina.
It's inventory, not shame.
It's not. It's unorganized inventory.
Oh my gosh, you're stressing me out. B.
Okay, let me make, okay, so yes. So hopefully I pronounced this right. It's going to start at $16. I purchased this over the weekend, and the lady said that she got this from an estate that the woman, she bought it so long ago that the woman was probably pre-World War II. So she does believe this is authentic, an authentic tin that was hers, probably from the 1920s. In my research, this company used this same tin from the 20s till about the 1940s. It is missing its lid. Okay, so it is missing its lid, but it is a tin. It is a compound. It's almo meal, and it is Dr. Palmer's almo meal. I'm not familiar with it. It does explain to you how it works. The tin is not rusty. It's in super good condition. Even the graphics are on both sides. And it is of this gorgeous flapper style girl. Okay, I thought this would make a great little vase. Maybe you guys had some flowers you wanted to pop in there, but you can see all the great detail on it. Little to no scratches. There's no rusting. And it is like a cobalt blue. It might be reading black on your screen, but the tin is a cobalt blue. So there you can see the base. So it is very clean on the bottom, and it is probably from the 1920s or 1930s, okay? All of these examples that I found said that by the late 30s, right around the war, they stopped using this as their decal. So thank you so much, Dusty. I think it is too. So what letter was this again, Tina?
B.
Was B. Okay, so the measure, I'm not laying my pen by it. So it measures 4 inches tall, 4 inches tall by about 3 inches wide. So let me get in here. Look, she has these gorgeous blue eyes. She has this like red kind of ginger style hair. You can see she's wearing like straps to her dress. And again, it is the compound tin. Here on the side, it says, be sure to use only the genuine. And then it tells you that it is from the Holt and Adams Company in New York. And then it repeats over here again. So it's like a litho almost that is applied to the tin. You can feel it's a nice heavy tin, and then it explains to you how to use it. So, and it looks like it is 5 ounces. It would have been 5 ounces. So it is missing its lid. So please just remember that. But honestly, I think the way they made the spout here, or the opening, really from the side, you don't really need to put a lid on it. So Sandy, thank you so much. I see you're 16. And I think the examples I found, it was just literally like a little cap that would have been like a little gold cap that fit on it. So let's go ahead and count it down. We are looking for 17 or more on what I believe is 1920s, 1930s original little compound tin with the flapper girl on both sides. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, no dents, by the way, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Look at her rosy cheeks. That's because she uses this compound. That's why. She uses the...
I can't even find out what it is.
What do you mean online?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the compound is.
I was only able to find a few examples. Well, I'm assuming it's for your skin and makeup.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know if it would be for makeup.
No, but I think it was for cleaning after. Wouldn't it be like a compound for the base or to clean after?
I don't
Sandy,
know.
thank you so much and congratulations. The tin is yours. I think it's a really fun one and really neat.
It's really neat.
It's the first time I saw one. Not that I see a ton of tins, but it's the first one like it I've ever seen. So taste it. There's none to taste, Patty. It's clean dry.
Uh-huh.
But it does. She's gonna get me in the hospital.
Oh.
It kind of has a smell like facial powder. So I believe there was a powder in it. Whew. Man, and that's how you end up spending your Monday night in the emergency room.
Letter N. Oh,
Letter
I have
N.
no word.
Okay, so letter N.
I have no word.
Hey, if I tasted a
nothing.
60-year-old butter bit, like who's to say? Okay, so this one's going to start at $16. I did just a little bit, Heather. I inhaled just a little bit. So this one's going to start at $16. If you guys love mid-century, I think this guy really has a great mid-century look. So it's on this fun owl planter. He kind of reminds me of an owl that was in a horror movie. I forget. I can't imagine a movie, but with those gold eyes, I thought this would be a fun owl for not only your fall decor, but also for your Halloween decor, okay? It has this fun orange flower here. You can see that he is sitting there on the tree branch. I believe this was used. It feels like there's a little oxidation here around the rim, but you don't really see it because of the color that it's painted. So it kind of gives a real effect to it, but I do believe that there is a little bit of hard water. Thank you, Phil. And it's good to see you, Phil. I may have missed you earlier to say hello to. How are you, Phil? You can kind of see it's hard to tell what is painted that color or what was like the hard water calcium that got, attached to the top. But no chips, no cracks. It's in really, really good condition. I love the details they gave to him. Look at those little specks up there for his feathers. No chip to the flower. I believe that's the way it's supposed to be. I don't believe that's any paint wear. And then it just looks like this fun tree trunk there behind him. It is stamped made in Japan, and the made in Japan is in red. And he measures about 3 inches tall. Let's hold him the right way, Jason. I told you it's my first night. 3 inches tall, about 4 inches long that ways. And he's just about 3.5 inches deep there from the side, okay? No chips or cracks. The only condition that I do want to note is that if you rub your finger here, you can kind of feel there is a little bit of maybe oxidation, like maybe there was dirt in it and some water. So
I think he has a great look.
He does. Hello, Chrissy's Firm. New name. Welcome
Chrissy
in.
Firm.
Chrissy Firm. Nice to meet you. And you can see that the avatar is an owl. It's really fun.
Yeah,
and you know
I
what?
think he's got a great look.
When it comes to some of these planters, it comes down to how unique they are, because you can see the same planters over and over again. But this guy, I can safely tell you, I've never seen him before, and he would be great to embellish in your Halloween decor or your mid-century. But he also has like a great earlier kind of look. Like, you know, if you pop this out into maybe your 30s or 40s displays, I think he'd look really good, and even in a modern one. So let's go ahead and count him down. We're in at 18. We're looking for 19 or more, and we are doing just in case if you are an active bidder. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you guys for hanging out with us here tonight. Karen G and Kim, thank you guys for being our mods. So Chrissy, I see you're just in case. We'll see if you need it or not. And we're just waiting on that bid end from Karen G. There it is. So Chrissy, congratulations. Thank you so much for your first purchase from Mother Tuckers. It's coming to you for the $18. Thank you so much.
Just make sure you send us an email, please, Chrissy, with your information.
Yep, and Chrissy, my email is, it's right there. Right there, and Karen did put it in the chat too, and so did Desert Gal. Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Let's do it, Tina.
A.
Okay, which
for Apple, the original.
The original. You're not even. Are the other ones in there? I hope.
I don't know.
I hope they are. I don't recall pulling them out. Okay, so letter A, and these are going to start at $22 choice.
Oh, Chrissy, if your information is the same, I do have you. Okay. I didn't recognize. I got it. I looked. All right. Thank you, Chrissy.
$22 choice, and I know a lot of us resellers say this, but it's hard to find purple glass. Okay. And it's going to be choice on these Viking Lotus bowls. Okay, these came in different sizes. This, I believe, is the smallest size, and it comes in at 6 inches. So it has this great texture on the side, almost like ice effect to it. Of course, it mimics a lotus flower. These are fun to use in your spring. They're fun to use in your fall, even if you do a non-traditional Christmas. So you can see how dense the purple is. So they are very amethyst. They have great detail to them. And these are fun to use as little bowls to actually use, or in the center there, you could put a little votive in there and light them up. So this is your first one. I actually have 2 of them, and they are identical. There's no damage to them at all. So these are fun to stack in each other. If you have the larger ones, they do all kind of sit. Then you can kind of move them around to mimic a larger flower, okay? I do believe that these are usually the amethyst for Viking, maybe 70s. So I believe that these are from the 1970s. So there is no scratches here on the inside. And again, I have 2 of them. Thank you so much, Circle 7. If you guys know these, like lavender and amethyst, they were the later years, so they didn't seem to make as many. So these, again, would be fun if you could find the satin one, stack it. If you could find a different color, stack it. But again, these are the Lotus bowls, and they measure just about 6 inches at the widest point. So let me hold one up here and let me spin it around so you guys can see all these great tips on there. You can sort of see the icy effect to it. Super mid-century. Thank you guys so much. Ruthie's in at 24. We have Tammy in at 25. And again, you'll get choice. And they are the dark, dark purple amethyst, and they are made by the Viking Glass Company. So I just thought they were really fun. I don't know because they are pretty concentrated in the color. But if you guys have a little fairy light, they're kind of fun to kind of, there you can go. You can see the ambiance. See how it kind of glistens off of it. So if you didn't want to use these as bowls, although some candy corn would look really good in these. Thank you, Ruthie. I see you're 28. They would be fun to turn into like little tea light candles. So, and they're as identical as you can be for being, you know, handmade by Viking. So Tammy's back in at 28. We are looking for 29 or more. And again, I have 2 of them. And I believe these are from the later years of Viking, probably 1970s. I didn't have time to exactly research, but I do know that the lavenders and these colors were some of their later colors. So let's go ahead and do a countdown on choice. We're looking for 29 or more from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Tammy is in at 28 still. We're looking for 29 or more. And again, we have 2 of them for you to choose from. So we see Tammy's just in case. I see Ruthie's just in case. I see circle 7. And we'll just wait on that bid end. Thank you guys again for hanging with us. There is the bid end. So for 31, Laura, you get first choice. $31 choice. Did you want 1 of them or 2 of them? Again, I think I know what Patty's saying. Of course, Jason brought 2. I am very balanced. So they're both yours. Thank you so much and congratulations. They're super fun. I'm so excited to get those. It's the first time that I've ever had that color to sell by Viking.
Okay.
All right, Miss Tina.
Sorry.
Thank you. See, I know on the mantle. Hell, you can even put a nice pillar candle in it if you want to.
Patty was talking. Yeah, Chrissy, we did have our bookends tonight. If you watch the replay and you're interested, shoot us an email and let us know. All right.
Do you want me to show them to Chrissy? Could you?
I think she collects owls.
Chrissy, you collect owls. Do you mind if I show them to her real quick?
Go ahead. Break the rules. You're a rule breaker.
Oh my God.
Everybody's my witness.
How much were they, Tina? Did you remember?
What? I'm not in charge of that.
Oh, see, now I messed up the whole flow. They were $16. So, Chrissy, these were $16 as well. These are the Lefton bookends. The one is marked Lefton. So, if you were interested, you could have the set. We were selling them for $16.
Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure. So they're $16, and it has an original sticker from when they sold new for $18. So no pressure. If she's not.
It may not be her kind
That's
of
fine.
owls.
It may not be her kind of owls, but if you want them, you can just put owl bookends, and they were $16. Okay, go ahead, Tina.
The other E.
The other E. Okay. There is no pressure.
Should we say that the second E? The new E.
The second
old
E. So these are going to be $10 choice. $10 choice. Okay. These are really, really fun.
You're good, Chrissy.
You're fine, Chrissy.
Funny.
It's all good. So $10 choice. These are old, and this is going to be what I'm calling your fashion magazine choice. Okay. So your first one at $10 is the Star Needlework Journal. Okay. So this is fun to craft with, to use, to keep, to go ahead and use as like your coffee table magazine. And this one is from 1923, okay? So this one is the Star Needlework Journal, and it has all these fun ads on the inside if you are a sewer, but it also has advertisements, and it also gives you some of the different needlework, some of the different embroideries that you could purchase from them and learn how to do. So it's $10 choice. This is from 1923. So that shows you some of the quick needlework that you could do. But here on the inside, it actually has some of the models. Some of the Flapper Girl, Gibson Girl style models here on the inside wearing some of the clothing that you would make as a needlework person. So the college girl demands variety. So, which again, Tina, you were saying even for a young lady to go to college in the 1920s, I think this is sort of
been pretty like progressive,
yes,
I would think, and like for more wealthier families,
yes.
I assume.
So it also then shows you how you can make different dainty things like different bibs and things like that. And then it would, teach you, and it would show you, so here would be some of the different designs. Here would be your needlework design that you would use with the peacock. Wow. And look at that. And the tree there. So this book here, this catalog is from 1923. Here it shows you when time is a factor, use simple edging. So it teaches you how to use some simple edging on some of your different pieces. So $10 choice. We'll just show you a few more pages on it. Back here is more the way of how you would do it. One cross-stitch design has many possibilities. So it shows you different ways that you could use your cross-stitch. But then I do think the main part of this, look at her purse, Tina. Look at the cross-stitch on that purse. So I thought this would be fun.
I can't see it yet. I'm in the lab.
Oh, I thought this would be fun for somebody who is into
cool.
Like some of the 1920s attire. Maybe you guys are a seamstress. Maybe you know somebody. Maybe you wanted to use this and frame it. And again, I think that cover for $10 to use in the wintertime is just fantastic. Look at the hat she's wearing. She's just looking out there in the snow scene. So that's your first one, $10. The next one is your Simplicity. This was an advertisement from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and it's Lindbox of Lancaster, which was a department store locally here. This is from August of 1938. So there is a fold in it, but I believe it was a fold because it was an insert into a local newspaper. So you can see the great artwork on here. So very 1930s. A flair for parties. So you have these lovely young ladies heading to their party. Again, I think this basically this is just we're selling these to you sort of like the design of maybe reframing, or if you guys collect vintage clothing, or if you guys, decorate with that kind of stuff. So here is, this I think is worth the $10. Some of these ladies, how fun would this be to go ahead and frame this? Look at the hat, very 1930s attire on there. This one measures, the first one I showed you measures 12 by 8.5. This measures 11 by 8.5. So here is a Wrigley Doublemint ad, which that's really fun too. And yes, there is a crease in the center, but the crease is there because that's how it was, inserted into the newspaper. So this looks very like sketch artist to me. I just think it has a really, really fun look. Very, handmade. What am I missing? Teacher.
Kim's teaching me how to get out of the lag.
Gosh. So again, $10 choice. And to find some of this ephemera from the 20s and 30s is simply not getting any easier with no major rips or tears.
No. Sugar Britches. If you like what Jason has displayed behind him, that will all be for sale on Wednesday with the name Amy on Fantastic Finds right here, Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Did I do good, babe?
Sure, Tina. So that's the Wrigley Spearmint ad. So one more time, they're $10 choice.
Sorry.
This is
I do like that Wrigley.
I do too. I think $10. I mean, one of these paper ads from 1938 that still stood the test of time amazes me. And then the other one is the Star embroidery magazine from 1923. So let's do a countdown of interest. We're not doing
Phil
a recap.
Wants to know what year the second magazine is.
This one, Phil, this one is from 1938. It's from August of 38. That one right there, that's the one with the Wrigley Spearmint ad. It's the thinner, more the newspaper insert. And it is in color. So the pictures are in color. And it shows different fashion that department store was offering in August of 38. And the first one, before we do a countdown of interest, was from 1923. So this is from 23. That's an antique. This one's almost an antique. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And again, I couldn't find any examples of these online. Again, I think they're very unique. They're very old. Dana, thank you so much for your 10. And again, it will be on choice. 1923. 33 and 38. So thank you so much, Karen, for the bid in. So Dana, let me know which one you wanted. We'll call them by years. This one will be 1923, and this one will be 1938. And of course, you are eligible for both of them if you want them both. I just thought they had a neat look through the 2 decades. 1923. Okay, thank you. So she's getting the star from 1923. Thank you guys so much. All right. Move on to the next item.
Sorry, I was trying.
And no, wait. While I have all of you here, about 120 of you, if you purchase from us tonight, we are doing some giveaways. So the one giveaway, as my cursor needs to be moved over there, the one giveaway will be this contemporary enameled black cat pumpkin pin. You can see it's in very good condition. It is on the newer side, but it has a nice weight to it. No scratches to it. And then the other giveaway, the second one tonight, will be also this contemporary very pink with the amethyst stone and the little what would you call it? They're not diamonds. They're glass stones in there.
They're cubic circles.
They're cubic circles. Yeah. So, but I think it has a great look. So that'll be the second giveaway.
It's very atomic looking.
It is. All right, Tina.
You,
me, you, Victorian woman. Okay, here we go. So this one's going to start at $8. This is from 19. I don't know how Tina saw this. I was trying to look at it earlier.
You asked me to help you.
So this is one of those scrambled postcards. I've seen these before, but I've never had the pleasure of owning one. This is from 1906, okay? So this is this gorgeous Victorian unused postcard. It is unused, and it is copyrighted there at the top. It says that it is, what is it, the Dedrick Brothers. I guess that's the copyright 1906 by the Dedrick Brothers. And it is of these 2 Victorian ladies. And it says here on the side, it says, "Why are women so wicked? Find the answer." So what you do is you turn this and you turn it till you got to have it in front of you. And then it reads and tells you why women are so wicked. But I thought this would be fun for you guys to use if you guys collect pinup, Victorian, Flapper, Gibson. If you love these pinup ladies, I thought this would be fun, especially with that ghoulish devil there in the background. So it measures your traditional postcard size. Thank you so much, Sugar Britches. We'll tell you in a minute, Dusty. I had to actually write it down because I could not see.
Dusty, it's kind of like me a minute or two.
Am I the only one that stares at those pictures? Remember back in the 90s of like this weird scene and you're supposed to see something? I would sit for hours and hours in study hall, and I could never see it. Yet everyone was like, "Oh, it's a duck. Oh, it's a fish." And I'd be like, "I don't see it." So thank you, Ruthie. I see you in at 10. But
Karen G, you're close.
But if you tilted here, you in person, that this might be an afternoon, fun treat for you. But it says, and it right there, this is what it says. So the question is, why are women so wicked? Because they steal their dresses, crib their babies, and hook one another's dresses. So it says this down here. So why are women so wicked? Because they steal their dresses, crib their babies.
Did it say steal dresses?
That's what you said. That's what I wrote.
I don't know if I believe you.
I don't know why they would be wicked if you're stealing somebody's dress. You told me steal, and that's what I wrote. Because they steal their dresses, which that would be wicked if you stole my dress.
Yep.
Crib their babies and hook one another's dresses.
You guys see this?
No, you don't even have it in front of the camera.
Well, I'm behind. I can't tell.
Well, you're showing them.
Yeah.
Is that what it says? I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not steal as in like it's. I think it says STEEL, and I wonder if it has something to do with like the fab. Like I don't. It has to do something with the way the dresses were made in Victorian era and what they used in them.
Again, big surprise. It's over my head. So, hello, Jean. Good to see you. And thank you for the birthday wishes, Jean. But that's what it says here. And when you get this at home in person, if you find these, they did make these cards, made other ones. You will just keep tilting it until you can sort of read. Yeah. There you can sort of see some of the words. There, it's starting to come into focus. You can sort of see some of the words. The darker font in there are the words. So they're actually seeing it on screen. So that's what you do. You have to tilt it. Like you don't need some weird glasses or anything. You just keep tilting it. So is it those dang corsets? Do you think it's their corsets they're talking about?
I was wondering if it is their.
It could be.
Karen, like it's got to be something with the clothing that they worn. Then I'm not sure.
So again, the postcard is from 1906. It is unused. It's in very good vintage condition. It has this fun, ghoulish kind of. It's Krampus. It's Krampus back. So Krampus is back there. The two ladies are spilling the tea to one another, and then apparently Tina says. It says in there, because they steal their dresses, and that could be the corset too with the steal. I think you're onto it, Karen. Yeah. Crib their babies. I don't know what's so horrible. I guess it was bad to crib your baby back then. Did you free reign your children or something? I don't know. Crib your baby and then hook one another's dresses. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. Ruthie's in at 10. Thank you so much on this fun, unique postcard. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. All right, Phil, that makes sense.
Correct. Right. That's what I took it as, like, because it's steel, as in it is spelled STEL.
Maybe that's why they're in such a bad mood, because they have to do all those things.
No, well, there would have been steel ribbing in the like the corsets would have had steel in them. Gotcha.
All right, so it's going to Ruthie B for $10. Thank you so much, Ruthie. Congratulations. Ruthie. I think that's a fun, unique score.
Cool. All right. Karen G and her emojis. I got to say.
All right, Miss Tina.
All right, R.
Okay, so now we're going to change gears a little bit, and these are going to be $8 choice, okay? I think we're winding down for our Halloween gang, so except for the Valentinos, we don't have a ton of Halloween that we'll be bringing, but these are choice. I know folks enjoy some flower picks, and these are probably made in Japan. They're missing their Japan labels, but they're these fun, and the faces are flocked, and then this is all felt, and of course this is like like straw. Thank you. Words are hard. The only difference is one guy here, he has two leaves, so they're going to be $8 choice. One guy here does have his little leaves here, sort of like a collar. You can see he's got his little hat on. He's kind of, bashful a little bit. So he is a little flower pick. So you could put him into your Halloween displays in very good condition. So this is your first one. They both measure about 5 inches from the top of the hat to the bottom. Then you add in the pick, then they become 9 inches tall. Okay. So you can bend them, you can mold them however you want to once you get them home in your display. And I just think they're really cute. So the faces are styrofoam covered with flocking. So there is that one. And then this guy here, I don't know if he's missing them or, oh, wait a minute. His head was on backwards.
Oh, no.
His head was on backwards. So he has his leaves. So they are both identical. And they have this great fabric here, kind of as the little belt made of that. What would that be? Like the flannel style? That's not gingham. What kind of pattern is that? What do they call that?
Like a flannel.
Like a flannel pattern. And I believe they would have had Japan plaid. That's it. Thank you. And I just think these are super fun. These are fun to stick into your flower picks, put into your flower arrangements. You could repurpose them. You could, cut the metal piece off and glue a little pin on and have it as a fun little brooch. I just think they're really super neat. Heck, these are fun if you want to. If you're so festive, you could put them in your car, pop them in your little air conditioning vent, and you'd be decorating for
Tartan.
Okay.
I think that's how you say it.
Okay. All right. So again, it's choice, $8 choice. I'm sure they're made in Japan. They're in very good condition. One's head just spun around a little bit. So let's do a countdown of interest on these guys. They're $8 each. And remember, no recap, gang. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
That was letter R, right?
Yes. Choice on the flocked scarecrows.
I agree with Karen G. She said this is much more her vibe for Halloween.
Me too.
Fall. This is us as well, Karen.
Me too. Again, I'm not into the very spooky.
No.
All right. They were a pass.
All right. Next up. Oh.
Okay. So this next, you're going to get it all for $25. Okay. So you're going to get a hat pin holder. It's made in Nippon. Ooh. And you're going to get all the little hat pins inside of it. So you're going to get everything for $25. I will hold the hat pins and show you. It is the Nippon, and it is stamped, and it is in red, okay, if my camera wants to focus. So that design for Nippon right there, from what I could research, is from the 1920s, okay? So the pad holder, I believe, is from the 1920s. You can see it has this great transfer of this bouquet of flowers on there. It has this great baby blue and gold effect to it. There is no damage to it. And you're going to get all the hat pins along with the hat pin holder, all of it for $25, okay? This one is marked sterling, all right? So you are going to get this hat pin. So that comes along with it for the $25. That one is marked sterling. Thank you so much, Patty. And it is a nice middle-sized one. It's not like super long, but it does sit in there really, really nice. Then you have this one that I believe that is black glass, isn't it? I think they were all...
Is that one the black or is that one
blue?
That
I feel like that one's no, the blue. We have a cobalt one coming up. That one is black, and I feel like these are all glass, okay? Except there is one here that is pearl. So there is one that is pearl. So again, you get that with everything. And hello, Susan. Good to see you. And that one is even set in there.
Yeah, that one looks like a pearl.
That one looks like a pearl. And then this one is super fun. This one is glass cobalt, and you can tell that's hand blown because it's not fully round. So let me sit the hat pin holder down so you guys get a good idea of the hat pin. So that one is cobalt. Again, these are all early hat pins. You get all of it for one money, the holder and the hat pins. And there's a total of 8 hat pins. So you get a total of 8. So there's the cobalt blue one. This one is a synthetic. This one is not glass, so I'm not sure what that is. That kind of looks like a pearl that was painted silver. This one, yep, this one is like a milk glass. So that one is milk glass on there. And again, you can see how crude some of them are. This one doesn't necessarily, that one doesn't necessarily feel like glass, but that doesn't mean it isn't. So you get all 8 hat pins, and then let's get in here close so you can see the great design on here. So,
and show the sterling one again then too.
They kind of look like dogwood flowers, but I'm not too sure. And then you can see the great hand painting down here along with some transfer on it. It is gold, white, and a nice baby blue color. No chips or cracks to the piece. There is the top. And then you can see gold detail all the way around. And then it is stamped in the pond there on the side if my camera wants to focus. Thank you, Susan. And again, that design right there, everything said online, the maker's mark said that it was 1920-ish with that sort of leaf pattern there. So you get that again, no chips or cracks on the piece. And we will show you all the hat pins again real quickly. Again, this one I don't believe is glass. That one I believe is like a synthetic. This one we believe is a milk glass and is smaller. There's a total of 8 of them you are going to get. This one we believe is a dark black glass. Maybe it is even a dark amethyst, but it's so dense I can't see light through it. We have 2 of them that are the pearl style. One is set in a setting there. Thank you, Ruthie. I see you're 28. We will show you then this one. That one we're not sure. I don't think that's glass. This one I think is well worth the admission here, the cobalt blue one. Mm-hmm. You can even see how old it is. It isn't necessarily rounded. Definitely hand painted, and it has a great cobalt effect to it. And you are going to get one. And you said it was marked sterling on both sides, Tina?
Yes.
It is marked sterling. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it on here, but that is a nice middle-sized hat pin. So let's go ahead and count it down. You get the Nippon porcelain holder, and you get 8 hat pins. You get the way we found it. That's the way it came from the estate. So let's do the countdown. Looking for 29 or more from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I know it's a different era, but it's great. Got great like atomic stars on it. No chips or cracks, plus the 8 hat pins.
I love the colors of this.
I do too. It's
just really, really nice.
It's not very fall, but it's timeless. It's got a great timeless feel to it. So, and again, 8 hat pins. We're going to keep it all together the way we found it. There's the bid end. So Ruthie had a 28. Patty had a just in case of 52. So Miss Patty Rose, it's coming to you for $29. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you for the bid, Ruthie. All right, Miss Tina.
All right. D.
Okay, this is fun. And I've sold one of these before. And I'm going to say, when it comes to the dream pet world, this guy is hard to find. And the one I had was slightly different, okay? So this is a little scarecrow dream pet.
He's so cute.
He has a little stockinette style face. The one I actually sold prior had a little bit of wear to it. I believe that little spot by his armpit, I believe that's a little daub of glue, because I do believe that they wanted his arm kind of kept that way, okay? He has his original Dream Pet sticker. I was trying to see his name. Come on, buddy, move your arm for a second. I was trying to see his name, but you can see that part is pretty faded. So it was hard for me to actually tell you guys his exact name, but I believe that's his original tag. He's really fun. If you guys collect dream pets, this is one of the more difficult ones to find. He has his original Dakin, the little dream pet made in Japan label right here. Okay, so there's that. So you can see that if there's any residue, I think that's just some years of some glue discoloration. But he has wiring. Now, I don't know how hard I would go bending him, but you can bend. So he can kick, he can stretch, he can do all the things. But he is just a fun, very unique dream pet. If you guys collect these, this is almost as hard as the Santa Claus to find. So you can see that his felt's in very good condition. His arms have the straw coming out. You can see a little bit of the wire armature popping out. I would say, oh, and I can see right now there is a little separation back here at the arm part, okay? But he is really on the difficult side to find if you guys are into dream pets. So again, I think the face is really fun. He's got this fun little smirk. He's got this fun little dapper hat on. They did a little bit of brown felt on the back for his hair. His britches are starting to fall down a little bit. He's just a sloppy little scarecrow. So he is, but he's in good condition for being that old.
I love his face.
I do too. He's 10 inches tall the way he stands. And I know sometimes the price of dream pets, they're down a little bit, but some of these you just don't see. I only had one of these other ones one other time. And again, if you guys collect the kitschy things for the fall or for the Halloween, I think he's really different and really unique. But again, please note there might be a little bit of discoloration where the glue is, a little bit of his wiring is sticking out, but I do think that gives him character. He's supposed to be a scarecrow. And let's not forget, he has a bow tie. He's got a bow tie on there. Okay, let's do a countdown of interest. Oh, wait. Hold on. Look at how they even cut the bottom there. Kind of made it tethered a little bit on his shirt. So let's go ahead and count him down for a countdown of interest. Remember, gang, we're not doing a recap. He's $18, and we'll do it from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. $18 on the fun 1960s Scarecrow Dream Pet. He is in overall very good condition for his age. But I think he'll stick with us a little bit longer. I really like him. So that won't break your heart, will it, Tina?
Probably not.
Okay. Thank you so much, Karen G. And Kim, thank you guys both for being our mods. What do you got next?
All right. Next is A. The second A, the big A, the little A.
All right.
The dark end, the light end. No, it's the dark end.
All right, $14, guys, and you're going to get both of these. And this was not in my preview. These are from probably the late 1940s, early 1950s, okay? So you're going to get both of these. These are child plates, okay? So you're going to get the plate and the bowl. But I think the bowl is very time appropriate. It is, drawing a blank, it's Peter. It's the Peter, the pumpkin eater. So there he is. I think it's a really kitschy scene. There you can see he is trying to get into the little pumpkin house, and she's like, no, don't come in. But it's a fun little child's bowl. It is not marked on the bottom, but you're going to get both of these for $14. You can see that there are no scratches. The decal is in very good condition. I think it's a fun, kitschy scene. This would be fun to go ahead and put on a plate rack in the back, or maybe sit it down and use it in your Halloween display. So it's really fun. And there's a little divot in it, but it is glossy. It is, Pat. You're exactly right, Patty Rose. It is. And again, I think it's really fun, especially the way they made them look. Some of these child things really speak to the time. And this could even be more straight on 1950s and 1940s. So you're going to get the plate as well. I believe it was a child's set. So you get the plate and the bowl. You can even see that it's very glossy with no cut marks on it. This, of course, is who is this? So it's Mary and her little lamb. Look at the little kitschy lamb's face with all those flowers. While she's, heading off to school, I guess. Little lamb friend is taking her to school. Again, none of these are marked. Even when I tilt it, I don't see that they are stamped USA. But they're fun restaurant ware. They're fun dishes. And they have great graphics on them. So the plate measures, and they're 14. You get them both. The plate measures about 7 1/4 in diameter, 7 1/4 in diameter. Again, no major scratches. And then the bowl measures about 6 1/4 in diameter. So again, they're really, really fun. Maybe a little bit of wear from being used, but look at the bluebird up there trying to land. I love how they even put the hearts there on the the window shutters. On the shutters. Thank you. Words are hard for me. Look at the big key that he's got. He's got a big old key, and he's got his stripe.
Why is his key so big? And that didn't sound right.
Don't talk about his key in public. So you can see, I just think it's a cool spin on it. Not so like old world whimsy when it comes to the nursery rhyme. So Patty, thank you so much. I see you're 14. And then again, Mary had a little lamb. Yet same bluebird is still present here. So the bluebird definitely gets around and makes its rounds. So it makes its way through all the nursery rhymes. And I have to believe that they probably had, a couple different ones with a couple different more nursery rhymes. So not stamped, but definitely 1940-ish, 50-ish, definitely restaurant wear. So let's go ahead and count it down for 15 or more, and you get them both. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And they do sit. So this could have just been a soup bowl with an underplate, but it does nestle in there. And this is how I found this set.
Cute.
So again, it's really unique, and a lot of the 40s, 50s, 60s child wear, I don't normally see all that often. So there is our bid end. Patty, you didn't need it. It's coming to you for $14. Thank you so very much, and congratulations.
All right. Oh, geez.
Fun.
It. All right. H.
Okay, here we go. Hopefully we have our owl lovers still here with us. This is going to start at $14. And if you guys are familiar, that Lego did do a series with this owl, okay? So they made a whole kitchen set. I've never had the toothpick holder. So if you see little owl friend up there with the daisy style, rings around the eyes, they did. They made a napkin holder. They made salt and pepper shakers. They made a coffee holder, a sugar creamer. They made a whole kitchen series, and this is the little toothpick holder, all right? It's in very good condition. It's a nice large toothpick holder. Like I said, no chips or cracks, very clean. It even has its original logo stamp and sticker here on the bottom. All right. Sometimes these toothpick holders, if you're trying to do the whole entire set, that's the one piece that you can't seem to find. So he measures just about 3 inches tall by 3 inches wide. So Chrissy, thank you so much. I see you're 14. Again, he is in very good condition. A lot of times when I find this series, there's chips up here to the horns on him. There are no chips at all, and he's super glossy and in really good, clean condition. So you could use him as a little vase if you want to, or a toothpick holder or a match holder. But this is just really fun. And again, I've bought and had and have collected even before the series from Lego with this owl on it. And I never knew they had a toothpick holder till right now. So again, one more time, you can see it does have its original sticker on the bottom and it is stamped like new condition. I just think it's a really fun piece, even if you don't collect owls or if you don't want to collect the whole series. I think this would be a fun little addition to your fall display. Use it as a vase, or use it in your Halloween display. So you could actually probably, if you wanted to, use this to hold some lollipops in if you wanted to.
Oh, that's a great
kind of
idea.
like, what was it? The Tootsie Roll Pop owl.
Yeah.
Who was like how many licks and all that fun stuff. So 15 or more, let's go ahead and count it down. We are doing just in case if you're an active bidder. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, no condition issues. Hello, Trina. Thank you. I think that would be fun putting some of the lollipops in there. It would definitely give it a kitschy flair to it. And if you wanted to go more mod, you could put some orange flowers in it or use it as a toothpick holder if you were having a Halloween party so folks could use it for the charcuterie board. Look at the daisies on there too, on the tree. All right, there's our bid end. So thank you, Ruthie. But Chrissy, it's coming to you. For $18.
That's
Thank you
my
so
favorite
much.
part are the daisies.
I do too.
Tree trunk.
I agree.
That's my favorite.
Man, we're whizzing through this.
Yeah, we are. You're going fast. You motor out tonight.
Sorry.
W.
Like that's not a first, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Be
what
kind,
you're talking
Tina.
about.
Okay, $18. And we tried to cover the gamut. We didn't want to have things that were all antique. We wanted to have some things that were mid-century. And for $18, I think this fit the bill for mid-century. So you are going to get both of these. These are California pottery. I think they sold them individually, but I do not have the heart to break them up. So you're going to get them both for $18, okay? So it is stamped LAP, so it would be, I think it was LA Pottery, Los Angeles Pottery was the company. So it is considered California pottery. Usually these are chipped up to the heavens. There is no damage on any of these. So it has this great airbrushed black and gray effect up into this pink and darker pink. It has this gorgeous bird swooping in on top of the branch, and you get both of these. So this first one measures, what letter was that? Okay, this one measures 9 inches tall. Okay, so you're going to get them both because I believe that this one was meant to sort of be looking up at the other one. So this one is 9 inches. Thank you so much, Phil. I see you're 18, so we're looking for 19. Again, no chips to the beak, no chips to the wings, no issues whatsoever. So then this is the smaller one that comes with it. Look at the detail that they gave that bird. You can't get much more 1950s than this. This would go great with your flamingos if you guys did like maybe a Golden Girls wing or something. I have never seen these before either, Ruthie.
I love the colors on these.
I do too.
It's so good.
I do too. It is definitely 1950s to the hill with the colors. And this is great this time of the year. It's even great in your spring displays, or if your house is retro, these colors are out all year round. So this guy measures 7.5 inches tall. So some may do choice. I can't. I think they need to stay together. I think they have a great look, and you can kind of place them however you want. If you want the bird, that's taller in the back swooping in, move them however you want. And there's the bases. You can see they each have their own little number on there. There's minimal to no crazing on there. If there's anything, you can see maybe just a little defect in it, but it is painted over. And again, there's a close-up of that bird swooping in. Great detail, but no chips or cracks to report. And that one measures just about 9 inches tall, and that one is 7.5 inches tall. So let's go ahead and count it down. We are looking for 8. We're looking for 19 or more. Pardon me. If you have a bid, you can use it just in case, and you're going to get them both. 1950s California pottery. So let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you so much, Phil, for your bid. And guys, don't forget, you can use it just in case if you're an active bidder. They are marked LA on the bottom, which means they are California, Los Angeles pottery. And there's our bid end. So thank you so much, Karen G. And we'll set these to the side so they remain.
Congratulations, Phil. They're beautiful.
So they remain damage free. So
yeah. All right.
What do you got, Tina?
S.
Okay. So these are going to start at $5 choice. Okay. I didn't know if we had some folks that were into the pinups, into the flapper, Gibson, into the whole decorating, with some of the paraphernalia. So these are going to be $5 choice, and they are on new old stock. What?
Phil, that's so sweet.
Okay, we will do that.
Laura
Absolutely,
will love
Phil.
them.
They will. Absolutely. So these are going to start at $5 choice, and I believe the hairnets are still in there. Okay, so these are fun advertising pieces, and they are fun to frame. They're fun to put in flower frogs, even if you have some of those different stakes that you can put like your postcards or your greeting cards in. These are fun to pop in there. So each one measures about 6.5 inches wide. That's the packaging, 6.5 inches wide by 5 inches tall. So here's your first one. I believe this one is a little bit older. There is a little bit of wrinkling to it, but I do believe that the original hairnet, is still in there. So hopefully y'all can see, the hairnet is still in there. So this is fun advertising. So what would it be? Elint? Is that how you pronounce that? Hopefully I'm saying it right. I guess I would believe that is. Elint? No. Elint?
I don't know.
But that graphic all the way right there. And I do believe she's probably the older one. Thank you so much, Ruthie. And then, of course, we have I thought that was an F for a second.
Is it Elinet?
Elinet?
I don't know. Now you have me.
Now you're tired and giving up on me.
You
So this one is your human hairnet, and it is invisible. And this one was 20 cents brand new. And this one has a few of them in, I believe. So
yeah, Elinet.
Elinet? Is that how you would say Elinet?
That's what Karen says.
Okay.
So does that mean it was real hair?
Some of them were. So, and then this one, like I said, I believe that's a little bit older.
Phil, I got you. You got it.
Oh, yeah, we absolutely will.
We'll
absolutely.
put a little part in it, Phil. I'm on it.
Like Ellie. Okay, thank you, Karen. And I just love the expression on her face. And can you believe that was 20 cents? Guaranteed this tanny net. It's a guarantee. If this tanny net is not something factory, return it with the envelope. If it's not satisfactory, return in this envelope, and it will be exchanged. It will be exchanged without change. So meaning you would get your money back right there. That is crazy. So then if it didn't suit your needs, put it back in and send it back to the company and you'll get it. So we're in at 5. Thank you so much, Ruthie. We're looking for 6 or more. And then what we will do is this one I was calling pink, and this one I was calling blue. So pink or blue, that'll be your choice, just because there's a lot more pink and blue, and they're both the same. So I do too. I do too, Trina. I just think these are so fun, and you can collect all sorts of different ones. So let's count them down. It is on choice, pink or blue, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And again, it is on choice. They are in very good condition. I think they are nice too, Ruthie. So that one's pink, and that one's going to be blue. I feel like that one's just a little bit older, probably 40s, 50s, probably 50s, 60s. Boy, we got a heck of a lag here tonight.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious, the lag. So, Ruthie, congratulations. You didn't need your just in case, so you get first choice at $5. Did you want them both? Did you want one? Did you want the one that we're calling?
She wants them both.
Okay, Ruthie, thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. All right. So
here's the last letter.
All right. So this one's going to start at $18.
You're good, Karen. You're good. Karen said she was spinning, and I know I've had some freezing and stuff too. So
again, we're sorry. It's the internet.
It's not. I'm not in charge of the interwebs.
I can watch our count. All right, guys. I know I'm in a community that enjoys something that is flocked. Okay. This is from 2002. Okay. So this is fiber optic. It's really fun. I had it behind me with my sale with Amy. So Avon put these out around the year 2002, and he's fiber optic. So he's kitschy. He's fun just by himself. It is a hard plastic that is flocked. They did use like pipe cleaners to give you some of the effect of his leaf and some of his rind and some of his stem and things like that. You can see he does have his stem is flocked here. It does have its proper plug, and it does work, and it does have an on and off switch. So
he's so happy.
I do love me a good fiber optic. So let's plug it in so you guys can see. He changes colors. He goes from like a red to a green, then he goes to like a white, and there's a blue in there too. So right now he goes to blue. So everything on the face kind of moves around and lights up. Here you can even see the fiber optics. It even is there on his leaf. So he is in very good, clean condition. There is your on and off switch. There is your base. You can see the light works. Again, I think he's just super fun. Look at all the way it literally is lit up 360. When you have him in the room by himself, he even has an even better glow. Like, this isn't doing him justice.
He's a Las Vegas pumpkin for sure, Karen.
He's a Liberace pumpkin. And I just think he's different. He's kitschy, and it's really fun. So look at the leaf changing the colors. Now you can get an idea of some of the different colors.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to have to hold it still because it's hard to see the different colors. He's way better in person, dare I say.
So you can see that it's a blue. Then it goes to like a clear, goes to a green, and then you have like a red. So there you guys can see all the great colors. None of it is burned out. It's in like new condition. I see you, Patty, for 16. I see Trina in at 18.
Oh, it was 18. Yeah.
18. Yep.
18 is the
was the starting bid. Okay, I got you, Trina, for 18. So we're looking for 19 or more. Again, he has his original plug. He works great. There's no color, no condition issues. So, Patty, I see you for 19. He measures 10.5 inches tall. 10.5 inches tall. And he's about 5 inches at the widest point. So now
these really cool.
These you can bend however you want. If you don't want them curly cued like that, you could straighten them out if you want to. But I think this guy is super fun. And if you're familiar with the fiber optics, you know that all those are little plastic lines that go through there and they light up. So he is super fun. And actually, what you guys see is red when it comes through with there's a purple. There is a yellow, a green, a red, and then there's like an orange.
I'm gonna contest. It's like magenta.
Okay.
It's not red. It's magenta.
All right, and it's like a magenta, but he's in very good condition. And let's turn him off here so you guys can see. Then when he's not lit, I think he's just this fun, very kitschy, flocking kind of pumpkin. So again, Avon sold these, so I'm not sure what company produced them for Avon. Look at his eyes. Super kitschy. And there you can see how clean it is. They even gave him like little cheek dimples. And he's got a cute flocked little mouth in really good condition. And I believe these came out around 2002. So let's count it down. We're looking for 20 or more. Let's turn him back on. Let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17. Hello, John.
Hi, John.
16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 20 or more, or the bid end from Karen G. Thank you so much, Karen. And thank you so much, Kim. Couldn't do it without you two ladies. And Ruthie, thank you for being a mod with us as well. We appreciate you guys so much. Smalls is in at 20. Thank you so much.
Woo,
right before the bid
end.
end.
There.
So congratulations, Smalls. It's coming to you for $20. So thank you so much. Let me sit this down. And again, it does have its original plug, which, you know, they usually get separated pretty often. So I guess that was it, Tina, right?
Yes.
Okay, that was our last item.
I do need I need to put the things back in the shaker.
So while Tina puts all of the letters back in the cocktail shaker, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Let's pick.
Explain it.
No, okay. We're gonna go ahead, and if you guys purchased, you'll be in the running, and it's for 2 pieces of jewelry. They're contemporary, and this will be your first giveaway tonight. It is this enameled fun pumpkin with a little meow meow black cat on it. You can see it is kind of 3-dimensional, so that'll be giveaway number 1. And then number 2, and I do believe it's contemporary as well, it's this very, very Hollywood Regency, mid-century pink, purple, diamondy starburst. And in the chance that Tina, like she's been doing since we started this, picks one of the rounds that was a choice round, the person who won first will get the jewelry item, and then the backup will get a Mother Tucker sticker.
It is not my fault. I know.
Come on, Tina. Come on, Tina.
Hi, Becky.
Hello, Becky. How are you? Good to see you guys.
All right. First up, N. N is the owl planter. So the pumpkin goes to Chrissy Fern.
So Chrissy Fern, you are getting the pumpkin brooch. So Chrissy, thank you so much, friend. That is coming along with the owl. You said you want it with the owl toothpick holder, right?
No, the planter.
The planter, the owl planter.
Really cool planter.
All right. Thank you so much, Chrissy. Congratulations.
All right.
Okay.
Sparkly. Who needs the fancy one?
This one's real blingy.
Who's it gonna be? I'm looking.
What letter is it?
Oh, M.
M.
It goes to the pumpkin lights. Kim.
All right, this is going to Kim for the pumpkin lights. Congratulations and thank you guys so much.
Yay,
all right.
Kim.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We can't thank you guys enough for the continued support of our small business and what we do here. Thank you so much, Karen G, for being our official mod and bid ender. Thank you so much, Kim, also known as Desert Gal. Karen, if you could put Gavin's link in, let's get him some more subscribers. And also, Kim, if you could put your links in, please follow her over on Vamp, okay? I will be back Wednesday night. If you guys saw anything behind me that you like, that will be available this Wednesday during Fantastic Finds with the one and only Amy of Enamor Amy. That will take place right here on my channel this Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then please, please come over. Thank you so much, Trina. We appreciate you guys so much. Please come over to Instagram this Friday. It's Halloween with the Valentinos. If you're not familiar with who the Valentinos are, it is Bill of Garden Guy Bill. It's John of Everyday Holiday Displays, Brian of Mid-Century Mister, and myself. We will be covering the gamut from anything that is Halloween to fall to Thanksgiving and everything in between, okay? So, guys, please make sure you're following all of them over there. We do have some big announcements coming up about and what the Valentinos will be doing. So it's something that you guys might be very much interested in. So please make sure you are following all of them if you have an Instagram account, okay? I think that's it. Again, we will be sending invoices out on Saturday. So you will have an open box with us. So that means you can fill it up even more on Wednesday or Friday over on Instagram. So is there anything else that I'm missing, Tina?
I don't think so.
No. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. You're singing. And was I singing? Am I supposed to?
I don't know.
No. Are we starting a group? No. But I will tell you, that what we are working on is probably the first of its kind. It's the first of its kind, and it's going to be really, really fun. So it'll be fun to offer it all up to you guys. And also, while I see Sharon's name there in the chat. Guys, make sure you're following her over on Instagram. She's going to be doing an Instagram sale this Thursday with Kim, Vintage Gal Pick. So please watch for their times and what they'll be selling over there. So, all right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys for your continued support, and we will see you back here Wednesday night. Oh, you know what? I keep trying to leave. You know what? We need some of your fantastic finds. So if you have anything that you deem a fantastic find, maybe you want to share with us, you know, something that you purchased from us or another reseller. Maybe you found something. Maybe you are a reseller who wants to share with us something you have bought and sold. All of that is great. Please send us pictures. Please tell us what the pictures are of and your name or your screen name. And you can email those pictures to sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Again, that is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com.
Don't forget to like the video on the way out and make sure you subscribe, please.
And another question that I have for you guys, since we have about 70 of you here.
Leaving.
Do you guys like getting emails from resellers when they're about to go live? So if you could just let us know what you think. If you don't like to be spammed with emails, we won't do it. But do you also like to be notified, you know, when the sale, you know, like, hey, hi, can you know, reminders? Let me know what you guys think about that in the chat, or let me know down in the comments after we post the sale. We'd like to know. We don't want to bombard you guys. God knows we all get enough spam or junk emails. But let us know if that, okay, Ruthie, let us know if you guys like that. I personally never did, so that's why we don't do it, but I don't want to be missing something. So also let me know down in the comments section, maybe in the next upcoming months. Yes, spam me, okay. So we'll keep answering even though we're in a lag. We'll go back and check it once this posts, and if someone's watching this in a replay, please let us know in the comments section. I just would like to know. Yes, you are right. So not an email, maybe a text. No, oh, okay. I know some channels do that too. That would be fun. I think you should personally call you. I'm sure you do, Sharon. I'm sure you do, Sharon. But I've been kicking around an idea, and I don't know, but I've been doing this reselling thing for a long time. Let me know if at any point you would like a little talk show kind of thing. Maybe like question and answer. Maybe I could answer some of your burning questions. God knows I've been through some things as a reseller. But think about it. If you don't want to comment, that's fine. Or you say, no, Jason, we see enough of you. Let us know down in the comment section if you would like maybe something in the future, some kind of a talk show thing where we answer questions and I can give you some advice. It's hard for me. I do think that with YouTube, doing a lot of live things, YouTube knows me as a live content creator. Okay. So when I post things, sometimes I don't think it gets out like it could or should. So I'm thinking of doing more things that are live, maybe in January or something like that. I'm thinking out loud, but let me know and we'll see. Maybe we could get some guests on and do some. Oh, I do like the morning, Ruthie, because there are some folks that I do kind of like that too. So we'll see how that can evolve into the new year, and I'll keep you guys up to date, but I don't want to be doing something that would be wasting anybody's time. So again, guys, thank you so much for your continued support. Please, everybody, have an awesome week, and we'll see you back here Wednesday night, okay? All right. They're all saying they like me, Tina. All right. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you on Wednesday.